Hello fellow gamers, and I'm playing Fortnite Save the World, and this is the third video in my helpful video reference guide series where I go through all of my heroes and all their abilities and their commander perks, because I do get asked quite a lot as to which hero people should actually choose as either from a mission reward or from a llama, and I can't actually decide that because I don't know which heroes you like to actually use, and I don't know the way that you actually play the game. So to help you guys out, I thought I'll do these video reference guides. So in the last video I did constructors. In the video before that I did soldiers, and in this video I'm going to be doing ninjas. Now I have 178 level 130 heroes, 22 of those are mythic heroes and 156 are legendary heroes. I have 40 level 130 ninjas, 5 of those are mythic ninjas and 35 are legendary ninjas. So let's get into it and start the video. So I'm going to be starting with Bladestorm Enforcer. His abilities are Kunai Storm, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And his commander perk is Kunaiolation. Daggers from Kunai Storm explode shortly after impact, dealing 8 base energy damage in a half-tile radius. And again, I'm not going to actually go through and say all the class perks. If you do want to read it, you'll just have to pause the video and read those. But after I've finished these videos, I will be doing all the class perks or team perks, a video separately on that. Our next ninja is Dire, and his abilities are Dragon Slash, Kunai Storm and Crescent Kick. And his commander perk is Night Stalker. During evening and night increases movement speed by 50% and decreases energy costs for abilities by 50%. And if you have him slotted in one of your hero loadouts, during the evening and night increases movement speed by 25%. And if you had the fleet perk as well, that would increase it again, so you'd have a pretty fast hero running about. And our next ninja is Lynx Kassandra, and her abilities are Kunai Storm, Throwing Stars and Smoke Bomb. And this is one of the actual ninja I used for when I do the mythic Storm King. And her ability again, her commander perk is Hang Time. Using Kunai Storm grants hover for 4 seconds, increases damage by 140% during hover. So if you while you're hovering, if you use the mythic RPG launcher, it does 140% more damage. And our next ninja is Swordmaster Ken, and his abilities are Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And his commander perk is Legendary Blade. During Shadow Stance increases sword damage by 75%. And if you have him slotted in one of your ninja loadouts, it during Shadow Stance increases sword damage by 25%. So there's a 50% damage difference there. And our next ninja is the Cloaked Star, and his abilities are Throwing Stars, Crescent Kick and Smoke Bomb. And his commander perk is Fan of Stars. Throwing all throwing stars together in an arc adds 3 additional stars. If you have him in your hero loadout, you'll add an extra star and throw it in an arc again. And our next ninja is Alchemist Sarah, and her abilities are Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And her commander perk is Medicinal Fumes. Smoke Bomb heals allies for 31 base health per second. And if you have her in your Hero loadout, it's 10 base health per second for the Smoke Bomb. And our next ninja is Anti-Cuddle Sarah, and her abilities are Kunai Storm, Smoke Bomb and Throwing Stars. And her commander perk is Rapid Charge. Melee weapon eliminations grant 22.5 energy. And if you have her in your hero loadout, it's melee weapon eliminations grant 7.5 energy. Doesn't say if that's per second or what though, so I couldn't tell you on that one. And our next ninja is Assassin Sarah, and her abilities are Throwing Stars, Dragon Slash and Smoke Bomb. And her commander perk is Assassination. Dealing melee weapon damage grants 1 stack of Assassination up to 5 stacks. Assassination lasts 5 seconds and increases melee weapon damage by 18%. And the next ninja is Brawler Luna, and her abilities are Crescent Kick, Dragon Slash and Smoke Bomb. And her commando perk is Quick Kick and decreases Crescent Kick cooldown by 60%. It's only 20% if you have her in your hero loadout. So there's a 40% difference there. And the next ninja is the Cloaked Shadow, and his abilities are Dragon Slash, Throwing Stars and Smoke Bomb. And his commander perk is Corrupted Aura. During Shadow Stance, deal 20 base damage per second to nearby enemies. And the next ninja is Dashing Hare Ken, and his abilities are Kunai Storm, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And his commander perk is Extermination. Kunai Storm drops egg bombs which deal 111 base damage. I don't know if that's 111 base damage per egg, or if that's total damage for the eggs. I don't know. And the next ninja is Deadly Blade Crash, and her abilities are Throwing Stars, Crescent Kick and Dragon Slash. And her commander perk is Corrosive Strikes. Melee critical hits apply 30% snare and affliction, which deals 87% of damage dealt each second for 3 seconds. Our next ninja is Deadly Lotus Luna, and her abilities are Throwing Stars, Smoke Bomb and Crescent Kick. And her commander perk is Poking Holes, increases spear damage by 50% against afflicted enemies. Spears apply affliction, which deal 18.5% weapon damage per second for 3 seconds. And the next ninja is Deadly Star Scorpion, and his abilities are Throwing Stars, Crescent Kick and Dragon Slash. And his commander perk is Corrosive Stars. Throwing stars apply energy affliction, dealing 9 base energy damage per second for 6 seconds, stacks to a maximum of 3. And the next ninja is Dim Mac Mary, and her abilities are Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And her commander perk is Utility Belt, decreases Smoke Bomb cooldown by 42%. And if you have her in your ninja loadout, it decreases Smoke Bomb cooldown by 18%. And the next ninja is Dragon Scorch, and his abilities are Dragon Slash, Throwing Stars and Smoke Bomb, and this hero does have the best Dragon Slash in the game. And his commander perk is Wings of the Dragon, increases Dragon Slash range to 3 tiles, width to 2 tiles and damage by 25%. Whereas if you have him in your in a hero loadout, it just increases the Dragon Slash range to 3 tiles. It doesn't actually increase the damage. Our next ninja is Energy Thief Mari, and her abilities are Crescent Kick, Dragon Slash and Smoke Bomb. And her commander perk is Rebound. Crescent Kick returns 15 energy for each enemy hit. Our next ninja is Fleetfoot Ken, and his abilities are Dragon Slash, Throwing Stars and Smoke Bomb. And his commander perk is Fleet, increases movement speed by 37.5%. If you have him in your hero loadout, increases movement speed by 12.5%. And it doesn't have to be a ninja. You know, you could have a constructor that moves 12.5% faster if you have him in your loadout. And our next ninja is Forged Fate, and her abilities are Crescent Kick, Throwing Stars and Kunai Storm. And her commander perk is Easy Sword, increases sword heavy attack efficiency by 200%. Which is a fair bit more if you have her in your loadout, because it's only 65%. So that's quite a difference there. If you prefer using sword heavy attacks, that is. And the next ninja is Harvester Sarah, and her abilities are Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And her commander perk is Scythe to Meet You, increases scythe damage by 62% against slowed or snared enemies. Scythes apply 30% snare for 2 seconds. So if you like using scythes, then this is the hero for you. Or to even have her in your hero loadout if you prefer to use a different ninja. Next ninja is Hybrid, and his abilities are Dragon Slash, Kunai Storm and Throwing Stars. And his commander perk is Fire of the Dragon, increases affliction duration by 67%. Dragon Slash applies affliction, which deals 15 base fire damage per second for 3 seconds. And fire damage is good against nature enemies. Next ninja is Infiltrator Ken, and his abilities are Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And his commander perk is Endless Smoke, increases smoke bomb radius by 186%, which is a fair bit more if you have him in your support hero loadout. He only increases the smoke bomb radius by 46%. And the next ninja is Intergalactic Ken, and his abilities are Throwing Stars, Crescent Kick and Kunai Storm. And his commander perk is Energy Siphon. Eliminations with energy damage restore 17% of missing shields. Additionally, Throwing Stars deal energy damage. And the next ninja is Mermonster Ken, and his abilities are Crescent Kick, Smoke Bomb and Kunai Storm. I'm pretty sure I actually did a video a little while back of me actually getting this hero, although I haven't actually done a video on me using him yet. I have way too many heroes. And his commander perk is From the Depths. Increases melee damage by 44% based on the percentage of your missing health. Additionally, melee heavy attack eliminations have a 60% chance to conjure a phantasm. Targets a nearby enemy, dealing 62 base energy damage in a half-tile radius, 1.5 second cooldown. I didn't realise he had that phantasm perk as well. And our next ninja is Monks, and their abilities are Kunai Storm, Crescent Kick and Smoke Bomb. And the commander perk is Monkeying Around. Kunai Storm throws 15 banana peels that last for 8 seconds and knock down and stun enemies for 2.3 seconds, dealing 12 base damage. And as far as I know, that doesn't actually do much to mini bosses, notably smashers. And our next ninja is Overtaker Hiro, and his abilities are Kunai Storm, Dragon Slash and Smoke Bomb. And his commander perk is Kunai Collection. Kunai Storm eliminations decrease Kunai Storm cooldown by 4.5 seconds. And the next ninja is Paleo Luna, and her abilities are Crescent Kick, Smoke Bomb and Kunai Storm. And her commander perk is Saurian Claws, adds 9% of current health to melee weapon damage. It's only 3% if you have her in a hero loadout. Our next ninja is Piercing Lotus Edge, and his abilities are Throwing Stars, Smoke Bomb and Crescent Kick. And his commander perk is Pointy Fury, increases spear heavy attack efficiency by 200%. The good thing about ninjas as well is they don't actually take any fall damage, so you can fall from any height and it doesn't affect them. Next ninja is Plague Dr. Igor, and his abilities are Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And his commander perk is Deep Pockets, decreases Smoke Bomb energy costs by 75%. And the next ninja is Sarah Hotep, or Hotep, not sure how that's pronounced, and her abilities are Dragon Slash, Throwing Stars and Smoke Bomb. And her commander perk is Return of the Dragon, decreases Dragon Slash energy cost by 75%. So if you're using a ninja that uses Dragon Slash, you might want to put her in your hero loadout, because it decreases energy Dragon Slash energy cost by 30%. And our next ninja is Shuriken Master Sarah, and her abilities are Throwing Stars, Smoke Bomb and Dragon Slash. And her commander perk is Cascade, adds 3 extra stars to Throwing Stars. Our next ninja is Skirmisher Edge, and his abilities are Throwing Stars, Dragon Slash and Crescent Kick. And his commander perk is Trained Throw, decreases Throwing Stars energy costs by 83%. And if you have him in your hero loadout, it decreases Throwing Stars energy costs by 33%. Our next ninja is Snuggle Specialist Sarah, and her abilities are Dragon Slash, Throwing Stars and Crescent Kick. And her commander perk is Tail of the Dragon. Dragon Slash leaves behind a trail of energy which deals 64 base energy damage per second and slows enemies by 30% for 3 seconds. And I do have her in my support slot loadout for Dragon Scorch, because Dragon Slash leaves behind an energized trail which deals 26 base energy damage per second. And our next ninja is Stonefoot Crash, and her abilities are Crescent Kick, Smoke Bomb and Throwing Stars. And her commander perk is Hot Foot, increases Crescent Kick damage by 72% and changes its damage type to energy. And of course, energy damage does damage to all elemental husks, regardless of whether they're, water, nature, or fire, etc. And the next ninja is Swashbuckler Keelhaul, and her abilities are Throwing Stars, Kunai Storm and Smoke Bomb. And her commander perk is Swash, dealing pistol damage, increases sword damage by 65% for 6 seconds. And the next ninja is Swift Shuriken Llamurai, and his abilities are Throwing Stars, Smoke Bomb and Dragon Slash. And his commander perk is Rapid Fire, decreases Throwing Stars cooldown by 65%. So if you're a fan of Throwing Stars, then this is the ninja for you, either as your main hero or in a support slot in a hero loadout. Our next ninja is Thunderstrike Mari, and her abilities are Crescent Kick, Smoke Bomb and Dragon Slash. And her commander perk is Dragon Days. When your shield depletes, knockback and stun nearby enemies for 1 second, also deals 47 base damage. And I don't think this actually works if you have Blast from the Past, where you don't actually have a shield, which is a shame. Otherwise this would be pretty good ninja to use. And the next ninja is Varsity Hiro, and his abilities are Kunai Storm, Crescent Kick and Smoke Bomb. And his commander perk is Fumble. Eliminated enemies have a 23% chance to fumble a football. Footballs grant Rocking Riff. When picked up, increases damage by 50% and melee attack speed by 32%, decaying over 8 seconds. And the next ninja is Whirlwind Scorch, and his abilities are Crescent Kick, Smoke Bomb and Dragon Slash. And I did use this hero a lot in my early playthrough through Stonewood, Plankerton and Canny Valley. You'll see that in my early videos that I tended to use this guy. And his commander perk is Footloose, increases Crescent Kick impact by 85% and stun duration by 2.25 seconds. And the next ninja is Whiteout Fiona, and her abilities are Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars and Dragon Slash. And her commander perk is Anatomy Lessons, increases critical rating of swords, axes and scythes by 45. So if you like to use those melee weapons, then you either want her as your main hero or have her in your hero loadout, because she increases critical rating of swords, axes and scythes by 15. And there we have it, that is all of the ninjas. So I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, then why not subscribe? Hit the bell notification symbol and be notified when I publish new videos on YouTube. If you'd like to help out my channel, you can do so by sharing my videos on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Tell all your gaming friends about my channel. Help my channel to grow. If you'd like to help out my channel a little bit financially, I do have a Patreon account and you can pledge from just $1 a month. And there's a link to my Patreon in the description of all of my YouTube videos. If you are under the age of 18, please ask your parents' permission before pledging. That's all I ask. Alternatively, feel free to use my supporter creator code, which is the same as my YouTube gaming channel name, starfish_central, although it does need to be in capital letters. And again, a big thank you to those of you, both past and present, who have been kind enough to use my Fortnite creator code. It is very much appreciated. And please don't stop, guys. I'm trying to get to $100 so I can actually get some money. I haven't actually had any of my creator code money because I haven't reached this threshold yet. So it would be very much appreciated if you could continue to use my supporter creator code, even if you don't buy a lot. Every little bit helps, so they say. And keep your eyes peeled, because in the next one in this series we're going to be covering Outlanders. Many thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.